Welcome to Season 5, Episode 13 of the Juco Editz podcast. Tonight we're going to be doing an NFL draft interview, and joining me from the USF Bulls, starting linebacker Jhalyn Shuler. Jay Shu, welcome to the podcast, my guy.
Appreciate you having me.
Most definitely, bro. So Jay Shu, how we're going to start off the podcast, I want you to talk to me about playing at Abbeville High School your junior and senior year.
It was dope, bro. I feel like I couldn't have had a better high school experience as far as football. Like, I probably lost 2 games in high school combined. My junior year, we went all the way, won state. Recruitment picked up a little more, you know what I'm saying? I got a little more traction and I ended up getting a couple offers, but they end up falling through by the time my senior year ended. And the senior season was good too. We lost one of the last rounds of the playoffs before the states and stuff. So that kind of sucked. But yeah, like the level of play was similar. I missed a couple games and stuff. So stuff fell through at the end of the day with all the offers, and Coach Oates and Coach DJ Lynn, they came to the Shrine Bowl, which was the best 44 players in South Carolina versus the best 44 in North Carolina. They came out there to one of the practices and saw me out there, and they kind of came over and spoke, and I blew them off. I'm like, ain't nobody finna go no Coffeyville, Kansas. But like I said, by the time it was all said and done, everything had fell out from under the table, and I found myself at Coffeyville, Kansas. So yeah, that was how the last 2 years went.
Okay, so Jay Shu, at Coffeyville Community College, you spent 2 seasons, posted 88 tackles, 11 tackles for loss, 1 sack, 2 interceptions. So, what about the spring season first then?
It was cool. It was different because, you know what I'm saying, it ain't high school no more. In Juco, you can have bounce backs from I was in there with 20 whatever year olds, boy.
Yeah.
People that were older than me right now. So it was different, bro. But I'm from a small town in general, so the whole small town side of it was a little different because it was really, really small town. That was something else. But yeah, man, it wasn't nothing to do. But I went in there with the right mindset. Like, I went in there like, I'm finna be here for a year and then I'm out. Like, I knew I wasn't gonna be there 2 years because I was a qualifier out of high school and everything. So I was like, yeah, like whenever we play a season and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got enough tape, I'm gone. So that we had like we said, we had that little spring 6-game season and it was okay, but I felt like it wasn't what it needed to be. So I came back for that following fall. And then, opened up with Hutch.
Yep. That's the first game I want you to talk about.
Yeah, they was number 1 in the country because they had just won the national or whatever the year before. Yeah, so we opened up with them. It might have been 17-10 or something like that.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, it was crazy. Defense went crazy. We had 7 turnovers we forced 7 turnovers that game. This was crazy. And I forced one on the kickoff right before half.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a pretty good hit. The last play of the half. Matter of fact, we had just scored or whatever, kicked it off to him, and yeah, that was the nail in the coffin pretty much. Cause, but yeah, Hutch, we did Hutch, and then I don't even remember who was after that. It ain't even matter though. We knocked off Hutch, and we was like we on everybody, and we won every game except
Garden
yep.
and Butler.
Garden,
Yep. The playoff game.
But yeah. After the season, postseason, yeah. But yeah, it was
okay.
it was good.
Yeah. Okay, so Jay Shu, I want to go back a little bit though. I want you to talk to me about that first time facing Butler in the regular season.
I ain't gonna lie. The beef between them two schools is real, boy. That Coffeyville and Buco beef, that's real. I got one of my teammates from South Florida. He went to Buco. He was there when we played him. The beef was real, bro. So it was just a lot of tension, bro. It was intense, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That was an intense game. It was away. It was there at Butler,
Yeah.
and pretty much the same though, man. We got there and we might ain't get on them from the jump, but we was on them, and then once we got on them, we got on them. They had a little last minute little fight, but
Yeah. Okay, now I want to jump ahead to the Indy game on Halloween night for the conference title.
yep, that Neo Waller.
Yup.
Yeah, and Neo Waller over there in Indy. Nah, that was a good game too. That was a defense. I think that was a low. That game wasn't super high scoring either, was it?
Right. Yeah. It was low.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We same thing though. That beef between Coffeyville and Buco ain't got nothing on that beef between the boy on the street, bro. Yeah, bro. That was a good game, bro. It was a daytime game too. I remember. Yeah, it was kind of cool morning-ish. Yeah, it was
Yep.
it was a good game, bro. Great environment, all that, and yeah, like just like pretty much FIL, bro. We handled them like from the jump. Like we had the momentum from the jump, bro. Like we came out
Yep.
the gate swinging.
So, what was that moment like after you won the conference title?
I mean, honestly, dog, and especially now, like because for me, I don't like losing, bro. I'll be honest, I
Right.
don't like losing, and you might not know, but um, the year before COVID, the Coffeyville last season that they had before I got there, before you know what I'm saying, our class stuff got there, they went 3-9. They had a couple 3-9. You know what I'm saying? They was in a little
Yeah.
rough patch, and and I wasn't sure how it was gonna shake out. You know what I'm saying? I knew I hated losing. I probably hate losing more than I like winning, honestly. But shoot, like I hate losing, so I went. I ain't know how that was gonna go, especially because Hutch. I had an offer from Hutch as well.
Yep.
People don't know this either, but I also had an offer to go to Hutch and go play at Hutch. But they wanted me to be there for 2 years, and like I said, I went on that. I was like, nah, bro.
Yeah.
but 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 yeah. So um like I said, I didn't know how it was gonna go, but I'm glad that it really showed the work that Coach Dobe and Coach Liker and all that, because it
Yeah.
was new hires, and because Coach Dobe was new DC, we had brought a whole bunch of new people in, and we had a whole bunch of young people out there, bro. Like it was me, Fish, Reese, um, like young, like we had dudes that was really just like didn't get the opportunity like out of high school, but like we had people on the back end, we had B Scott, we had A, we had Zah out there. We had
Bishop.
Bish Facts. We had Bish Young Ass out there. We had who was at the other corner? Pro man. Key Gully. He was cold. We had the D
Yep.
line. We had a whole bunch of boys, bro. We had them dogs, boy. We
That's
had them
facts,
dogs.
man. That's facts. So, Jay Shu, what was your recruitment like out of JUCO? I know it pretty well, but I want you to tell everybody else what was it like, your recruitment out of JUCO.
I really ain't give it a chance. I'll be real. Like I only need Incarnate Word offered me first. And then Coach Ernie Sims came out there to Kansas from South Florida. He came out there to Kansas, and I had been talking to Coach Jeff Scott too, like on the phone and stuff. But Coach Sims, he flew out there, so I sat down, talked to Coach Ernie Sims. He was like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna get you. We gonna. I want you over there. We gonna get you over there, straight like that. Like, he was like, I ain't convincing nobody. Everybody love you. Everybody wants you. We gonna get you over here. Like, and then he also told me though. I'll be honest. He also told me. He said, but we gonna go over here to this indie dude too, because it was the backer at Indy too.
Yeah.
Same time. He was like, but we are finna go over here to Indy, and we finna offer this indie dude the same chance we trying to give you right now. But it's y'all two. We want y'all. One of y'all.
Yeah, one.
Yeah. And yeah, I took my OV. I got offered by Texas Tech, and I was talking to LSU, and I was talking. You know what I'm saying? It started picking up. Like it
Yeah.
started picking up quick. Like I was talking to a lot of nice schools and stuff. But I took my OV with South Florida. They had scheduled one first, and I had some other ones lined up and some other ones in the works or whatever. But I took my OV to South Florida, bro, and I committed. When I committed here, I was like, bro, I don't even care. I'm gone. Like I'm gone, bro.
So now I want to get into that 2022 season. So your first season at South Florida.
First game was against BYU. Was
Okay.
against Puka Nakua.
Oh, okay.
The first game was against BYU, brother. and you I know it ain't nothing on the stat sheet or nothing right there. That's how you got to that Howard game, because that's the game where it got a stat or whatever. But nah, boss. The first game was BYU. And when I tell you, boy, that might have been the quickest. That might have been the quickest 2 touchdowns I've ever seen in my life, bro. Oh my God, bro. So first play of the game. Okay, listen, bro. I can't remember if we got the ball first or they got the ball first. Either way, they first possession, they scored on a screen, quick screen, to the house.
Oh,
To the
man.
house. And our first play on offense, we threw a pick six. We tried to throw a screen, they picked it off to the crib. It was crazy, bro. I ain't gonna lie. It was some of the crazy. Matter of fact, it might not even been the first play, but it was the first drop, like the first 3 plays, like within the
Yeah.
first 3 down. Man, boy, it was crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like that. And yeah, that's that low key. That's the season, bro. We went 1-11. I lost more games that year than the rest of my life, I feel like, combined in football, bro.
You made the decision to return to USF. I want you to talk to me about that process with your new head coach coming in.
Of course, yeah. I mean, it wasn't even really no process to it, bro. Like, the reality of it was, I was on a horrible team and I did not play. So
Right.
it's like, I ain't really got too much grounds to be like transferring on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If I was at Alabama or something, like, you know what I mean? Okay, cool. Like, but it was 132 teams in FBS at that time. We was 131. Like, right. And I didn't play. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was riding the
Yeah.
bench and playing on special teams. So it's like, I ain't really have much grounds to transfer on. It's a new staff, like, you know what I'm saying? It's whole new
Yeah.
people. The older dudes who were in front of me also left. Like they
Right.
graduated. So I'm like, it ain't nobody in front of me. Like, they ain't bringing it. Ain't nobody. You know what I'm saying? The spot open. Both of the
Yeah.
spots open.
For sure.
So yeah, they came. I came in. They came in. It's crazy, dog. Like the first conversation I ever had with my coach, like, I wasn't even in Tampa. I wasn't even here in Florida. I was at home, bro, and I was trying to find somewhere to stay at. Like, I had just left a basketball game, bro, and I was like seeing where I was finna stay. You know what I'm saying? I'm probably finna stay at my dog house. You know what I'm saying? I just sleep on the couch so long a trip. And he called me. He was like, "You been in the gym?" And I'm like, "Nah." He's like, "Why not?" I'm really just trying to find somewhere to stay right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I really just
Yeah.
been thugging. Like, I've been down here just thugging it for real. And he like, he said, do you bench 350?" And I was like, "Nah, probably not." Because at the time, nah, I didn't. And I was like, "Nah, probably not." He was like, "You benching 500?" And I was like, "Are you squatting 500?" And I was like, "Yeah, I probably can squat 500." And he was like, "It don't matter. Like, you ain't Ray Lewis." Like, and he's just going in on me. I'm like, I'm like, all right, like it rubbed me wrong, but all right, bro, whatever, bro. Crazy. I'm just gonna have fast forward. Push comes to TL actually ended up being like probably one of the realest like cats I done ever met when it comes to this ball and That my dog. T.O. my dog.
Okay, so that 2023 season, you had 97 tackles, 45 solos, 8.5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, 5 pass breakups, 1 forced fumble. So the first game that it shows on your stats, Florida A&M. Can you talk about that one?
Yeah, that was the first game of the season. It
Yep.
was a home opener. Yep. Was it? No. Western Kentucky was the first game of the season.
Okay.
Western Kentucky was the first game of the season. We went out there. We lost out there in Kentucky, and I mean, it was our first game as a new team.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? And it won the result we wanted, dog. But I'm gonna be real. After that first game, bro, T.O. was like, T.O. was our defensive coordinator and linebackers coach. Also, my fault. I forgot to I didn't
Okay.
disclose that.
All good.
But yeah, my fault. But that's our linebackers coach, and he's also the DC. Man, after that first game, like I said, we didn't get the result we wanted, bro. But we cut the tape on. It was like, one thing ain't nobody gonna say is y'all not flying and hitting. Like, yeah, it's a whole bunch of mistakes out here, but can't nobody say that y'all not flying around and hitting. And so that's what he built our identity on. So Florida A&M come out that second game of the season, and honestly, it was a horrible game for from offense and defense. It was a bad game, and and but, like, you know what I'm saying, it's
Yeah.
it's different levels of football. So we it wasn't horrible enough to the point where, like, we couldn't get the job done or nothing. But it wasn't our best performance, especially coming off of a loss.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, now, Jay Shu, this next team, man, you already know. Alabama. Talk to
Yep.
me about it, bro.
Yeah. It's crazy, bro, because, like, the football fan in me, bro, pregame, the football
Yeah.
fan in me, like, as I was seeing Nick Saban walk on the field, was just like, this is Nick Saban. Like, but you know what I'm saying? The dog and the competitor in me was like, man, I ain't worried about him. Nah, this who we need to go through. This next. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's it. So it was kind of crazy because it was like both sides of it. Even the team, I'm like, bro, this is Alabama. Like, we playing Alabama. The
Yeah.
hype that everybody was giving it, like, I ain't gonna say it got to me, but, like, as you know what I'm saying, as a kid, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, like, that Alabama is the school of college football. So it's
Yep.
like, so a part of me was like, yeah, like, we out here playing against the. It wasn't never in no intimidation fact. It was just like in awe and like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And, like, realization in real time, like I'm really playing football against Alabama. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
but yeah, bro, it was a great game defensively, bro. I mean,
Especially
that's
for
what it
you.
is.
Especially
Yeah,
for you.
I had a cool game, bro. I had a decent
Yeah.
game.
Yeah. Because I
I,
remember looking back at the stat sheet, you led both teams in defensively.
yeah, I
Between
had
you
I had
and
I had
Alabama.
11 tackles, I think.
Yep, you did.
Yeah, and I had a couple QB hurries. It was a good game, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it was a good game defensively, and again, we couldn't get it done, and they pulled it out at the end. But yeah, it was a good game, and, like, it kind of, like I said, we lost the first, we done lost. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We done lost one, then the second one we won, but, like, it's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
for
it was like,
sure.
this ain't where we're supposed to be, and then we come out here and play the Bama, but, like, I wasn't happy about it because, like I said, I hate losing, bruh.
Right.
Like, I really
Right.
hate losing. But the sense of pride and stuff that it gave the team, like, in general, like, hold on, we actually we competing with the best team, like, you know what I'm saying?
Right. For sure. For sure.
So the way it affected the team was something that I was glad to see, especially because, like I said, I'm not used to losing. I hate losing, like,
Yeah.
so like, but yeah, that was that.
Okay, now I want to jump ahead to you playing UTSA.
Talking about that same season, that 2023
Yes.
season.
Yep.
I mean, I'll be real. That UTSA game, bro. The hotel we stayed in was crazy. Like it was a castle, dog. It was crazy. That's the first thing I think about when I think about that 2023 season at UTSA was that hotel, bro. It was crazy. It was crazy. But but yeah, we go there, bro. We in the Alamo Dome. I'm gonna be real. The Alamo Dome is cursed. I'll be honest. The Alamo Dome is cursed, brother. They can't lose there. They do not lose in
Yeah.
there, bro. I'll just say it. I'll be the first one to say it. UTSA not losing in the Alamo. They beat Tulane in there last year, bro. Like
Yup.
they don't play in there. But anyway, yeah, we there, and were any of our teammates there at the time or nah? Zaw was there, but he
Yeah.
was hurt or something.
Yeah,
He
Zal
didn't
was
play that.
hurt.
He didn't play that
Yup.
year. And Nana, was he there or he was still in Coffeyville?
I think no. Well, no. It had been his first year. It was his first year at UTSA.
Okay, yeah. So
Yup.
I don't think he played either. Like I just don't think he was
Right.
in the rotation and stuff then. Yeah, but I definitely saw. I'm pretty sure I saw him talking or whatever. But the
Yeah.
game itself, bro. Yeah, it was. It was just we just couldn't we just went. We just weren't hitting on nothing. I'll be real. Like we just stunk it up. They was having their way on offense. Um, we they were having their way on their offense. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, for
against
sure.
us, against me out there. Like they was out there having their way against us, and their defense wasn't playing too bad. Offense, they got a little, but it's just like they was just having their way, bro. I'll be real. They had their way that game, bro.
Okay, so now Jay Shu, I want to jump ahead to the bowl game against Syracuse from that season. I
Mm-hmm.
want you to talk about
45,
that.
45-0.
Yep.
45-0. It's crazy, bro. Our coach when we played Charlotte or so to become bowl eligible. That
Yep.
was the last game of the season, so we played them. Got bowl eligible and everything. Figured out where we was going, and we was like, all right, cool. Soon as we figured out where we were going, who we was playing, it was like, all right, cool. So it's two type of teams in these bowl games. It's the type of teams that's just there, and there's type of teams that there to play football and win a game, and you know what I'm saying, handle business for real.
Yeah, for sure.
And he was like, and my job is to make sure that we ain't gonna be that other team. So we went down there, and we had a, you know what I'm saying, we had a good time and all, but
Yeah.
it was business, bro. It was straight business, especially because like it was a whole like like Syracuse or whatever felt disrespect for being in the bowl game with a, you know what I'm saying, and it was
Yeah.
like nah, man. But they didn't have a quarterback though.
Yup.
They didn't have a quarterback. And they was trying to wildcat us, and we schemed it up, boy. I will be honest, we schemed it all the way up. And yeah, 45-0, that's what you get. That's what you get out of that.
Yep. So that 2024 season, you had 61 tackles, 34 solos, 7.0 tackles for loss, 3.5 sacks, 3 forced fumbles, 2 picks.
First game of the season in 2024, I tore my meniscus and stuff. I
Okay.
blew my, I messed my knee up the first game of the season on a pick when I caught a pick, and the running
Oh.
back running back got up under me. That was
Okay.
one of the picks on the season. It was the 12th play of the game. It was third down and 8. They false started and made it third down and 13. We was in cover 4. I knew exactly where it was going. I got up under it. I picked it and I was trying to return it, and I wanted to truck the quarterback,
Yeah.
but one of the running backs got loose from one of the D linemen, and he got up like he kind of undercut me, and
Oh,
I tore my meniscus, and I partially tore everything else. So I
man,
did.
bro.
So I missed the Bama. I missed the rest of that game because, like I said,
Yup.
that was on the 12th snap of the game. I
Okay.
missed the rest of that game. I missed the Bama game. I missed the Miami game. I missed the Southern Miss game, and then the Tulane game was the first game I tried to come back.
Okay.
And I ended up playing like maybe like 10, 15 snaps, and I was just like, nah, like, all right, yeah, cool, just sit out. So
Yeah.
I pretty much missed the Tulane game too. And the first game I had completely back was the Memphis game.
Okay.
It was during the hurricane, so we played them in Orlando.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What was that like?
I mean, we felt disrespected, bro, because like
Yeah,
they were very inconsiderate of the fact that like our city had just suffered from this like hurricane, bro, because it was a bad one, bro. Like it messed the city up bad. Like
yeah,
it tore down the baseball field, the Rays field, and all. Like
yep.
it was a big deal. You know what I'm saying? And they were just being very inconsiderate of that, and we felt like it was personal, but um. As far as the game itself, dog, we gave up too early. We gave up two touchdowns early, dog, and they didn't score again on off. They scored. They got them. It might have been the first possession or the second possession or maybe their first four possessions. They scored twice out on them, and we held them up for the rest of the game, and we just couldn't get nothing going on offense though. Their defense did pretty good too, but crazy. I actually had a pick that game too, but.
Yeah.
But it was called back. It was a roughing the passer, so it ain't never go down on the sheet. It was probably one of my best ones, bro. I hit a front flip and I was crazy. It was crazy.
Okay, I want to jump ahead a little bit. Navy 2024. That was at home, right?
That was at home.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, that was
nah,
at home. Okay.
they beat us. Same, yeah, they beat us. That was they beat us that game. And they pretty much came out the gate. Oh, we hitting on us. They scored the first drive or so, bro. They I swear, bro. That wing tee, bro. It's some crazy stuff, bro. And not even schematically. It ain't even the X's and O's, bro. It's just like it's just. I ain't gonna lie. I respect Navy. That's one of the teams I will say in our conference. I just gotta respect. I just can't help. I just have to respect Navy.
Okay, now let's jump ahead to the bowl game against San Jose State.
Yep, that was in Hawaii.
Yep.
And I'll be completely honest. I didn't want to go because because I had just got my second MRI. That was because we played Rice the
Yeah.
last game of the regular season and we lost actually, but we were already bowl eligible from the game before. So that would have just gave us a better record and go probably to a better bowl game, but we lost. And so right after the Rice game, um that was the weekend after Thanksgiving, so the last weekend in November.
Yeah.
Um, right after that game, I went and got another MRI because, like I said, I got an MRI. I got an MRI that Sunday after it happened. The Bethune Cookman game, I got an MRI that following day.
Okay.
So at the end of the season, I got another MRI. It was December 2nd, and they was like, all right, yeah, we gotta get you, we gotta make sure we gotta fix it. Like we gotta go in and do surgery and stuff. And so honestly, I didn't at this time too. Diego Pavia ain't gave everybody a year back. You know what I'm saying? So at the
Yeah.
time, like I'm like, wow, I'm gonna have to get surgery, try to get back before pro day, and you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I was kind of going through that. So I was like, I don't want to go to the bowl game. I really don't want to play in it. Like, cause it was on December 24th,
Right.
and I'm like, that's almost a whole month. I can get on it. Like, so I was like, I really don't want to, but I was like, man, bro, this is the last chance I'm gonna get to play with. You know what I'm saying? Play with my dogs and stuff. So
Yeah.
I went. I went. It was that was five overtimes good. That was a good game. I'll be honest. And yeah, I was hurting too, dog. Like I'll be honest, but I was hurting. I was playing in a brace and everything. The whole season,
Man.
really. That whole season, I had to play in this big ugly ass brace, bro. I hated it. I hated it, bro. But yeah. So we went the distance. Like I said, we went five overtimes and we won. And I'll be honest, bro, it was just a sigh of relief on my shoulders, bro. Because I'm like, man,
Yeah.
I'm thankful I got through the season and all on it, but like, man, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go get this over with. I'm ready to go get this fixed. I'm ready to go feel better. Because like I said, bro, I was hurting, bro. I was getting fluid pulled out of my knee every week. I was getting my knee shot up every week. You know what I'm saying? I was just
Yeah,
doing
for
stuff
sure.
just so I could play, bro. But yeah, I was just happy. I was just happy I could go get the surgery so I can be healthy again, bro. Honestly, I was ready to get back and get the surgery, and I got it the next day. We got back. We got back on Christmas from Hawaii,
Oh,
and I got surgery 5 o'clock the next
okay.
morning, 26.
This past 2025 season, you had 105 tackles, 49 solos, 2.5 sacks, 2 forced fumbles, 2 fumble recoveries, 1 pick, 8 pass deflections. First game I want you to talk to me about, Boise State.
Yeah, bro. Again, bro, like we just felt disrespected, bro. I'll be honest, bro. Like we felt disrespected because like we had respect for who they were, and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
what, you know what I'm saying, what they've been doing over the past years and stuff, like, but like we said, bro, we just felt disrespected, bro. Like we knew and we knew exactly what they was gonna do. We was on Boise since January, bro. I'll be honest, like we was on Boise since January. I've never watched as much tape as I have on Boise, bro. And we was on them since January. I'll be real.
I gotcha. Okay, so also Jay Shu, you were the Nagurski National Defensive Player of the Week, Walter Camp FBS National Defensive Player of the Week, and American Conference Defensive Player of the Week just from that game. How much did that mean to you?
I mean, I wasn't tripping off no. I wasn't worried about none of that stuff, bro. I'll be honest. Like, I'm serious, bro. Like, it was cool. Like, that why I ain't say nothing about no stats or no none of that. 'Cause
Yeah,
I wasn't on none of that, bro. I would just, I would just, we had a point to prove, bro. Like, we felt like all the work that we was doing since January. Like I said, not just on Boise, cause like that was part of it, but you know what I mean? All the work we done
yeah,
did to find who we were as a team and to find who we wanted to be as a team moving forward, bro. Like it felt personal. Like everything felt personal. I'll be honest, everything felt personal. So,
yeah. Okay,
so
Jay Shu, the next game I want you to talk to me about, Florida.
again, bro, like I'm saying, like everybody feel like we had like what we thought was gonna happen from the Boise game was the whole country was gonna be like, oh snap. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Oh no, nah, they real this year. But
yeah,
nah, it wasn't like that. Like, it was kind of 50-50. Half of them was on that, and half of them was like, well, Boise, that ain't even the same Boise. They ain't got Ashton Genty like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
they was trying to downplay Boise. I feel Boise, they won the conference still this year, right? Like, they won the Mountain West this year, right?
I think so. I think so.
Yeah, like they was trying to downplay Boise as if Boise wasn't a great team. So like it was 50-50. And like I said, we felt disrespected and we knew how Florida was gonna try to play it too, just cause it's SEC ball. Like we know they're gonna try to come in here and hard nose you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So so and the best way to play that is to attack it, to go right on head on with it. So
yeah,
so
What's up,
so
Mark?
so we got out that game and got out by a field goal in the swamp, bro. It was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. I feel you. Okay, so Jay Shu, right above us is my good friend Cam, and he goes to USF.
What's up, man?
Oh, I couldn't even how I make it split screen. I'm trying. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
Yep.
Yep.
What's up?
Yeah. Man, I'm doing all right. I just flew in from Vegas today, so I am beat.
From Vegas, what you was gambling out there?
A little bit, but I'll let me talk real close to the mic. So, I'm a student at the Zimmerman School,
Right.
and we placed first place in BEA with our Z News program. It's the first time we've ever done it in school history. So, me and my professor flew up to Vegas to accept the award. So it was a huge moment for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Congrats, bro.
I appreciate it, man. And also, I'll say this. So, for like over a year, I was the play-by-play broadcaster for the USF Ice Hockey Club. Most people don't even know that we got an ice hockey club, but
Where they gonna play ice hockey at? Where's okay? They play in the Lightning in Abilene.
I wish they play at an arena in Wesley Chapel called Advent Health Center Ice.
Oh, okay.
So it's a small arena, but they fill up the seats. There's usually not many empty seats at the games, and
I mean,
the cool thing.
hockey's exciting.
No, it really is. And the cool thing about this season is that we won our first conference title in 7 years.
Who other schools are in the conference?
So it's us, U Tampa. Let's see, U
Tampa
Miami.
has a team as well. Where do they practice and stuff at?
They practice in Clearwater. So
Okay.
neither team technically plays in the city of Tampa because we play Wesley Chapel. They play in Clearwater, but it's all in the Bay Area.
Right. Okay.
But like teams, I'll make this short. But teams we play is Florida Gulf Coast. We play UF sometimes too. We don't play Florida State. We do play U Miami. We play UCF, and
Okay.
let's see, and Florida Southern, just mostly Florida schools. But then we can also play like southeastern schools like Alabama, Tennessee, Clemson, teams like that. But no,
Okay.
this was a good season for us, and I just had a blast, and I had a blast watching the football games too because damn, you boys are footballers.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, no problem. Well, I would love to stick around and talk with you boys more, but I do got to catch my Uber. But, Marks, I appreciate you letting me on for a bit. And, hey, Jay Shuler, you're a baller, man, and I wish you the best of luck in your career, okay?
Appreciate it, homie.
All right, man. I'll catch you guys later.
All right, I'll see you, bro.
All right, see ya.
Okay, so Jay Shu, the first thing I want to talk about is talk to me about your pro day.
Pro day was great, bro. About halfway through it, I kind of stopped looking at it so much as like an interview and kind of started feeling more of like another practice. So I kind of relaxed a little off of it. We got into the position work and did pretty good on it. Yeah, bro. I really was just grateful to be out there with my teammates again, bro. Just practicing, honestly, like just working the drills and doing all the combine. I mean, all the pro day stuff, obviously, but. Yeah, bro, I was really just happy to be out there, just working, just going at it again with my dogs, bro.
Okay, so Jay Shu, now I'm going to ask you your thoughts on some of the biggest topics in college sports. The first one, what's your thoughts on NIL?
I'm not gonna say it's needed, but like I feel like it makes sense, like to pay players, like you know what I'm saying. These schools are making millions and millions and millions and millions off the players' names and whatever, but I don't know. I feel like it's unless it goes completely organization, you know what I'm saying? Like, unless it goes into actual industry, like, you know what I mean? Like an actual business. Like, if it go straight business, then that'll be what it is. And like at that point, is it even college football? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
for real.
The only difference is that these people in school.
Yeah. What's your thoughts on the extra year eligibility rule?
Like 5 years?
Yeah.
It makes sense to me. I'll be real. It makes sense to me. I mean, I was in school for more than 4 years. Like, yeah, I was in school for 5 years, so 6 years, honestly. So yeah, it makes sense to me.
Okay, so now we're gonna get into the draft questions. First question for you, Jay Shu, is gonna be, what do you think you bring to an NFL team?
A winner. I'll be honest, bro. Like a winner. Like I said, I don't like losing, and I am a believer that history, like you can tell the future based off the past. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
And everywhere I go, like it's proven that like we win, and that's not to say that like I'm the difference in a team winner or not, but I feel like in order to win, you need people who are cultured around winning. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And know how to be in a winning culture and stuff. And another part of that is knowing how to win. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
So I feel like that for sure a winner. I'll give my spine for my teammate. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I don't like to talk too much on myself in general, bro, honestly. But,
I gotcha.
But as far as like when it comes to being a teammate, bro, it probably ain't too much I wouldn't do for my teammates, bro. Like, you gonna get somebody who you know what you getting out of. Like it ain't. I'm not one person here and a different person I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I'm who this is what you gonna get. You gonna know what you getting. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Um, you gonna be able to trust me to do my job, whatever that is, whatever it is. If it's to go fill up the cooler gonna be filled up. If it's to go run down the field on special teams, I'm gonna run down the field on special teams. You can trust me to do my job. I would say I am a pretty responsible player when it comes to assignment and all that. So, but I can give you a million reasons why I feel like I should be on your team. You know what I'm saying? We talking about
Yeah,
me, like
for
I
sure.
believe in me. I believe in myself. I believe in my work. I believe that God put me in a position to you know what I'm saying, succeed. So, yeah.
What do you think your strengths are?
My strengths.
Yes.
The first one that comes to my mind, honestly, is my length, bro.
Yeah, I agree.
And and that's probably what I hear from most scouts and stuff is like that my length. Um, I'm a powerful player, bro. Like
Right.
like when I'm taking on blocks, when I'm at the point of attack, whatever. Not to say I'm making highlight hits all, you know what I'm saying, all across the field, but like I ain't like I ain't moved too easily, like I'm a powerful
Yeah.
player. I play with aggression, like um my run fits, honestly, I would say. Like I love playing downhill. I'll be honest. I genuinely love, and that's something that kind of grew on me over the years because it wasn't always like that because I wasn't the biggest kid in high school. Like I was big, but I was still more long. You know what I'm saying? So
Gotcha. Yeah.
so that was kind of something that I adopted along the way. That kind of mindset probably in JUCO, honestly, because that's what you know what I'm saying. Started
Yeah.
hitting stuff like in JUCO, but yeah. So downhill run game for sure. Like in between the tackles is for sure my dominant part of the game.
What are some things you could say you hope to improve on?
To be more flexible, like in my hips. Like I want to be able to like get out of breaks faster. I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying. I want to be able to duck, dip,
Yeah.
and rip up faster and items like that. And I feel like especially with getting out of my break stuff and being able to move fluently, I feel like it'll help my pass coverage a lot. I also, and this isn't even a physical trait, but like something I try to make myself work on is just being more open to people in general. So whether that's support staff in the building or my teammates or my coaches or my family or my, you know what I'm saying, my
Yeah, for
friends or
sure.
whoever, just the lady at the restaurant down the street, whoever, like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I feel like that part can carry into my game as well and make me a better leader on the field as well. Because it's kind of like I flip a little switch because I'm not the type to be open to a whole bunch of people, but it's kind of like I got to flip a little switch on the field to become the leader that I need to be on the field. But I feel like if I carry that into my natural life, then like it will improve all that.
What's your favorite defensive scheme?
Honestly, I don't have one. I plan them all. I love all of
Okay.
them, and that's why I love playing for TO2 because he will get in everything. We'll go 4-2-5. We'll go 3-3 stat. We'll go bear down. We'll go bear five down, and I'll be one of them on the end, man. Like I play in whatever, bro.
What player do you model your game off of and why?
Um, if I got more turnovers, if I had more punch outs and stuff, but let's take the punch outs and turnovers and stuff away from it, I would say Darius Leonard because
Yeah.
he was one of the lankier, like he was one of the like earlier not earlier, but like when I really started getting into recruitment and getting into football and getting into the, you know what I'm saying, the X's and O's and the body types and all that of football was around the time I was getting recruited and stuff, around the time it started applying to me. So he was one of the first ones that I seen. I was doing it that fit like my mode, my body type. Um, I got a little bigger since then, so you know what I'm saying. And then it naturally just had to go to Freddie Warner, and it had to go to, you know what I'm saying, all the best guys in general. But I wouldn't say I mold my game particularly after anybody. Like I play the way I was taught to play and how I know to play.
Yeah.
obviously you can pick up certain stuff from people with different techniques and stuff, but for the most part, man, like, you know what I'm saying, your game is your game when it comes to linebacker. Like, it ain't too many people you can mimic. Like,
Yeah.
it's moves and it's, you know what I'm saying, if somebody good for dip and ripping or somebody good for a peanut puncher, you know what I'm saying, then obviously like that, but you can't too much mimic your whole game after nobody at this point.
What's one coverage mistake that young linebackers make that you've learned to avoid?
This is a good one, bro. It's we my coach Ernie Sims, bro. he called it Big Shirley, bro. So basically, it's like a concept with something in front of you, something behind you. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
in the middle zones where the backers at. If it's some cheese right here in front of you, it's something behind you. And I vividly remember like being in there like earlier into spring ball and whatnot and biting on it, biting on Big Shirley. That's what he called it, Big Shirley. Say she got a lipstick on, she got the red thong on. And it's funny, but it's a whole thing, bro. You just had to be there. But and he called it Big Shirley. That's probably and as I grew older and watched all the younger dudes come up in front of me and bite the cheese, bro, bite the cheese, and I don't necessarily remember what T.O. what the name T.O. called it, but because I could just Big Shirley, it's just that
Yeah.
even if T.O. say, look, you see, I turn around, Big Shirley, coach, that Big Shirley, coach, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's probably the biggest, the actual like biggest, and I wouldn't call it a mistake. It's just you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just a learning curve, especially for people who aren't at like high schools and stuff who are like super, super knowledgeable in football. In my head, my coaches was some old white dudes. And I'm sure they know, you know what I'm saying, they know a little something about the game, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
How do you study film differently now compared to earlier in your career?
Earlier in my career, like as far as at what point in my career?
I would say like your freshman year at Juco.
Oh, I watched film when we was supposed to watch film in JUCO. That was it. Last year, dog, I couldn't get enough of it, bro. Like, it was crazy. And me and Matt, my roommate, also linebacker, number 24, bro, we would be up there at the facility, we'll watch it, and then when we get out of meetings with the linebackers, we'll go back to T.O. office, we'll watch it with T.O. And then we'll go home and then we'll sit in the living room and put a game on and just watch it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It would get to the point, bro, where Thursday night when we sit back in the living room watching the game, because we'll watch the TV copies. We want to be watching like the tape, like we're not clicking through it. We just put it up on the TV and just, you know what I'm saying, sit back watching it.
Yeah.
It would get to the point Thursday night, bro, we calling out the plays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
And that part of it alone, bro, probably got me half of the stats that I had last year. That part of maybe not half, I would say a quarter. If I had 105 tackles, that alone got me 20 something or so. You know.
Okay. How do you communicate with corners when offenses start motioning and shifting?
What, you want me to tell you our secrets, bro?
No. I was just asking a question.
we all know the rules, you know.
Okay.
Like we all know the adjustments, and we all now as a middle linebacker, if somebody don't know, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I gotta either signal it to her or scream it to him, whichever one works, and it's usually both. So pre-snap. Well, we like I said, we all should know, and by watching film and by you know what I'm saying. Okay, they line up like this and they start motioning. You know what I'm saying. We check it. You know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
We all know our responsibility, but we all communicate it. So if it's a corner, I scream it to the nickel will scream it to the corner. You know.
Okay. Yeah.
I scream it to the safety will scream it to the corner. if you close enough, I scream into the corner. But you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a system, bro. And it's like everybody got to know their job. But for the most part, it would usually work that way. Like it would usually work like you playing telephone. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I gotcha. Well, Jay Shu, man, I really appreciate you for your time. As always, man, I wish you best of luck. I'm excited for this weekend, man. God bless, brother.
Appreciate it, dog.
Most definitely. Have a nice night.
You too.